Good people, this is askoffscript, it's BL, and I'm here with Marvin. How you doing, my man? Looking massive as always.
Always.
So today, let's say we've been to Kingpin as of very recent. We saw Anesongib back in the ring. We saw him beat the Mcbroom. And now we have the big matchup, Jarvis versus Anesongib. I know you saw some of the fights. What do you make of it? Who is winning that fight?
You know what? Like, I'll go with Jarvis. Just
Jarvis?
Because, yeah, just because Jarvis is a pretty decent boxer, to be honest. Like, you can see he was walking people down and he was willing to sit there and like block catch, ride a couple shots and then basically slowly break down to the net.
So what actually impressed you most about Jarvis? Well, what do you think makes him beat Anesongib and potentially the tournament?
His patience. There's like levels to boxing. So your first things first, you've got to be able to like fight, you know what I mean, or box. Then you've got to be able to take a punch. Now, if you can sit there and like, for a lot of that Zanetti, for the first round and a half, he definitely lost the first round, maybe the first 2 rounds. But as much as he was losing the rounds, he was winning the fight. You know what I mean? I always say you can lose rounds, but still winning the fight. And it's patience, being able to sit here, being confident in himself to be like, right, this is gonna work, and then they're gonna get him in the next round. And then what happened? Zanetti quit.
Zanetti quit. So what did you make of Zanetti actually quitting? To be honest, I've never seen him quit like that. He's a fighter, he's a warrior. I mean, against Slim, he went all the rounds, and I was so surprised just seeing him quit. What did you make of that? And you know, is it bad in boxing?
No, I don't think it's quitting. You know, it is a quitting. It's just understanding where you are. Like, he's gonna feel shit for it. It's understanding your level. Like, the thing with Zanetti is what makes him good is he's got big balls. Again, like I always say about KSI, I bet he's a good street fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think he's crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna sit there, he's gonna be the guy who goes in first, he's not gonna be a shitbag, he's gonna fight first. The only thing is, when you fight like that, big energy output,
big cojones,
big fucking toes, you know what I mean? So if I throw hard every shot, eventually I'm gonna have to go, he throws everything. That's why his arms are all the way down, because he's trying to really hurt someone. Whereas I'm trying to hurt someone as much as I can while maintaining control of balance. If I lose balance, I put too much power in, I need to reduce it and then gradually get the power up through balance, if that makes sense. It's all about control, whereas Jarvis has had the control. And it's learning that not every hard shot's gonna hurt someone. It's an accumulation of ring presence, ring awareness, pressure.
Now let's talk about that controversial main event. I mean, we say it's a main event, but everyone left after Winderson. So we had Anesongib versus Mcbroom. What did you actually make of that rematch? And do you think Mcbroom actually broke his ankle? Or what do you think actually happened there?
Mcbroom's a bitch. You know what, I like Gib. I think Gib's sick. I did look at his body though, and this is not me not being a hater or anything. Like, I looked, just the way his body's changed, I thought, ooh. Not saying that he's taking PADs and PEDs actually, but you know.
Did you think he actually broke his ankle from the video you just watched?
No, I just watched it down. I don't think he broke it. I think he's just, Mcbroom's been a bit of a Matt bitch, to be honest.
Do you think his boxing career is over?
No, because you know, the good thing about YouTuber boxing, what they're bringing back to boxing, is it's okay to lose. Yeah, you can look at Deja, lose 5 times and win, and people are still rooting for you.
Still love you.
And people love to see flipping comeback stories. So Mcbroom, yeah, he might have broke his leg, he might not have broke his leg, but if he comes back and wins, people are gonna think it's all about your last fight.
The last question I have for you: what did you actually make of Anesongib's, boxing ability? When Morgan and I spoke, we said he has that tenacity, he had that hard work, but it's just his upper body and his legs don't really match. It's a little bit wobbly all over the place.
He has the heart. At a lower level, having that bravado about you, that willingness to go, is going to beat most people at a lower level, because all you got to do is, can I go more than you? I think Kenny should beat him, but I also think that with Kenny's last performance and the way Gibbs fights, I know again, Gibbs is going to definitely come forward. It depends how much Kenny can put Kenny into the fight. In all fairness, I didn't see that Winderson guy, so I'm not too sure what he's going to do.
Very good.
I think Jarvis beats him all.
Do you think Jarvis beats him all?
Jarvis should beat Kenny, but Kenny's style, if he does it right with his jab, he could beat Jarvis with jab. Gibb might beat Kenny.
Okay, it's a bit of a toss-up. Yeah. Anyone can win this.
When I say all this, I'm not putting money on these guys.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
from what you've seen,
60-50.
KSI is going to be fighting the winner most likely. What do you make of that? Do you think any of these fighters have a chance against the king of YouTube boxing?
Jarvis is good, but he's not KSI's size. And I think KSI beats him in just pure size. KSI beats Kenner. I think KSI beats a lot of them just by being KSI as well. Like just by fighting. KSI is the Mayweather of these guys. So just by getting to the ring, everything's bigger. The ring's bigger, the stadium's bigger, the fans are bigger. The pressure's bigger, the anxiety is bigger, and it's going to catch up to a lot of these guys. Whereas KSI's,
he's been there.
He's used to that, and he's used to that before boxing. Like he's used to that going to play football at these soccer events, soccer aid,
and the music as well.
The music, the media, the shows. Like imagine going in front of all these shows and you got to do these tours. Like that is how he understands and how he's able to control his pressure. And that's how someone like KSI can beat someone like Tommy Fury. Same thing, because he's used to it. And Tommy Fury, as much as Tommy Fury should beat him, under the lights, different game.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's our breakdown for Anesongib versus Jarvis. So make sure you're liking, you're subscribing, you're following the Mamba, and yeah, we'll see you very, very soon.
Peace!